Hi everyone. In this lesson, I'm going to talk about superlative adjectives. So there are two types of adjectives, comparative and superlative adjectives. Superlative, we use superlative adjectives to compare three or more people or things. So compare means it's not like in comparative adjectives. Yeah. So let me explain like in this way. So superlative adjectives are used to describe the objects that are in at the upper or lower limit of a quality something. How to understand this? For example, the biggest city is New York. So in this case, we use the superlative adjective like the biggest. Yes. So the biggest means that it is in the upper limit of quality, upper limit, the biggest. And if I say, for example, um, California is the smallest city. I'm just giving an example. I don't know if it's smallest or not. So California is the smallest city. So in this case, I'm using the smallest and it is in the lower limit of equality. Yes. So smallest lower limit of equality and the biggest upper limit of equality. So we are talking about the upper or lower limit of quality something. In this case, we don't use the word like then, yes, in superlative adjective because then we use in comparative adjectives when we compare two things. For example, if I say New York is bigger than California. So in this case, we are talking about comparative adjectives, right? But in superlative adjectives, we don't need to use this one because we are talking about the upper and lower limits of equality. So we have different, short adjectives also, and then long adjectives. So what is short adjectives? So short adjectives consist of one syllable, usually one syllable. So we use the article the, and then we add est to the adjective. For example, fast. The and then adjective fast, and we add est, fastest. Long, the longest, and so on. And one syllable with a stressed vowel between two consonant letters. So for example, so in this case, we use the article and then we have to double the last consonant and then add est. So for example, big, we double the consonant, last consonant letter, G, yes, the biggest, you see double G. Hot, the hottest. Slim, the slimmest. Um, okay, so we have written like that one syllable with a stressed vowel between two consonants letters. So in this case, you see big. I is a vowel sound, usually vowel sound, and B and G, they are consonant letters. So, and H, T, they are consonant letters, and O is a vowel, yes, and so on. So that's why in this case we have to double the last letter and then add est. Also, we have to use article there before the adjective. Okay, two syllable that end in y. So we use the again and change y into I and then add est. For example, heavy. In this case, we change y to I. Yes, the heaviest. Dirty, the dirtiest. Again, we have long adjectives. Long adjectives consist of two or more syllables, right? We need to add the most and then don't change the adjective. So we don't need to change adjective, okay? For example, more than. How many syllables do we have in this word? More than. Two syllables, right? So we need to say in superlative adjective, the most modern. Expensive, the most expensive. Okay, so we don't add est, we just only use the most before the adjective. And we have also exceptions like irregular nouns, irregular verbs, right? So exceptions that we have to remember, we have to learn by heart. Good, it will be in superlative adjective. The best, bad, the worst, okay, and so on. So you have to practice with the tasks that I'm sharing with you. Thank you for watching. So bye bye.